Let's take a look at how to work on problems that have variables on both sides, plus they also have distributive property or combining like terms in them. So the first thing I'm going to do is distributive property. So negative 2 times n is negative 2n, and then I'm going to do negative 2 times 6, which is negative 12. Equal sign drops down, 6n minus 4 drops down. And then I want to move the variable to the left. I'm going to do that by adding 2n to both sides of the equal sign. So 6n plus 2n is 8n, minus 4 drops down. It's equal to, those cancel out, negative 12. And then I want to add 4 to both sides, which is called the inverse of subtraction. 8n drops down, the 4's cancel. Negative 12 plus 4 is negative 8. I want to finish with doing the inverse of multiplication, and I'm going to divide both sides by 8. The 8's cancel, n drops down. Negative 8 divided by 8 is negative 1. So your answer would be negative 1. Let's take a look at it a little bit harder of a problem. We're going to look and we'll see that it has distributive property on both sides. So I'm going to start with doing distributive property. 12 times n is 12n. 12 times 5 is 60. The equal signs are going to drop down. 10 times n is 10n. 10 times 7 is 70. I then want to move the variable to the left again. And so I want to get rid of the 10n, so I'm going to subtract 10n on both sides. And I'm going to get 2n plus 60 comes down. The 10's cancel, and then 70 drops down. I don't need the plus sign because it's positive. And then we're going to do the inverse of addition and get rid of the plus 60. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 60 on both sides of the equal sign. 2n drops down, the 60's cancel, 70 minus 60 is 10, and then the last and final step is to do the inverse of multiplication, and I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides. N is now equal to 5, because the 2's cancel, and then 10 divided by 2 is 5.